Good evening, loyal fans. It's your announcer, Doug Okar, coming to you live from the internet. Now, please put your hands together and make some noise for tonight's referee, Maria Bartholdi.
Hi, everybody in chat. How are you doing? I'm Maria. Welcome to your ComedySportz virtual match wherever you are around the world, or in fact, in your very home. Thank you so much for coming along tonight to watch some awesome improv comedy. Hi, everybody. If you're right in chat, I can see what you're typing. So if you want to say hi, that'd be really cool. I'm not needy at all. I just really like all of you. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, Randy and Laura. Hi, Tony. Hi, Ellie. How y'all doing? Hey, while we're at it, talking about chat, you can put stuff in chat here throughout the entire show. I'll be asking for your suggestions throughout the show. So why don't you let me know where you're all watching from today? Where in the world are you? Let me know by putting it in chat and setting it to panelists and attendees. You'll see it down there below, right above where you type in your chat. Set it to panelists and attendees, and that way everybody will see it. We'll make sure that everyone can see it. Oh, Florida? Buffalo? On Earth somewhere? Well, we've got an Earthling amongst us tonight. Living room, great. Narnia? Wow, somebody's watching from Narnia? Probably St. Cloud. We'll see. Remains to be seen. Well, hello, wherever you are. Thank you so much once again for joining us tonight. As I said, my name is Maria. I'll be your referee tonight. Well, why do we need a referee? Let me explain, just in case you've never seen a ComedySportz show before. What's going to happen tonight is we've got two teams of improvisational actors competing, going head-to-head in virtual combat comedy. So we'll have two teams performing games and scenes for you. Your laughter at home, which I can definitely hear through the internet, we'll provide them points, and whichever team winds up funnier by the end of the night with the most points will go home the champions. I've got this trophy here for our winning team, so check it out. Oh, I'll put it in front of my face so you can see it. This is for our winning team, okay? And as an incentive to win, the losing team is going to get this present that I just had delivered for somebody at Christmas, which is some natural wood slices. You can see these natural wood slices. It's a little hard to see, but yeah, this is for the loser. So the loser gets the natural wood slices. The winner gets the trophy. What is improv? You might be asking yourself, just in case it's the first time you're seeing an improv show. It is theater without a script. Everything you see tonight is made up off the tops of our heads. Nothing is pre-written down beforehand. Nothing is planned out. It all comes at the moment. So in order to inspire everybody who's playing tonight and who's making stuff up off the top of their heads, doing some improv, I get suggestions from you out there in the audience to help inspire our games and our scenes. We'll get suggestions in just a moment. Before we do that, I've got to tell you about a few very important fouls that we have here at ComedySportz. That's right, we are a sport, so we do have fouls, and I am a ref, so I've got to call some fouls, right? That's just how it works. The first one I'm going to tell you about is the ComedySportz groaner foul. All right, now this part's going to seem a little weird, but I do need your cooperation here. I know you're in front of a computer screen, you're in front of your TV, you're in front of a big projector, and I'm 30 feet high. That'd be pretty sweet. But I want you to say and do this motion with me. Clap and say groaner foul on the count of 3. Interactive comedy. I'll be able to see if you're not doing it, okay? Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, clap. Groaner foul. And I'm going to call this groaner foul on any player who says something just so punny, so dad jokey that it just makes you all out there in the audience collectively groan, because I hold these players to a high standard of comedy, okay? And if you groan, you can type it in the chat and I will see it, and that player will have to apologize to all of you for offending your comedic sensibilities, or else lose one big comedy point from their team. Let's get an example of a groaner foul. Could we have Doug Okar up here? Doug, you know some good groaner foul jokes, don't you? Oh, hey, Doug, you can't shave with a remote. You can't shave with a remote.
I'm pretty sure you can. It does everything. So.
All right.
I'm a little older than you. I think I know.
Well, Doug, what's your groaner foul joke?
Oh, right. Oh, Maria, did you hear about the drummer who had twin girls?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he named them Anna 1, Anna 2. Anna 1, Anna 2.
And that is a great example of something that might trigger a groaner fall. So keep your eyes and ears out for that tonight, as those may or may not happen. The other fall I've got to tell you about is our most important fall, and that is the ComedySportz brown bag foul. That's right, everybody, you guessed it. Say and do that with me wherever you are. All right, hands out, hands out. We're going to clap on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Brown bag foul. Great job, everybody who did it. I can just feel that you did it at home. You all look great. You look great. So here at ComedySportz, we like to keep our comedy above the belt, not say anything that you would want to say in front of your grandma, or have your grandma say in front of you, okay? So we're going to hold our comedians to that standard tonight. If any of them should do anything so lewd, crude, or just plain super dirty and disgusting, I will call the brown bag foul, and that team will lose a point for their team. So it is a very serious foul. They also have to wear a brown paper bag over their head for the remainder of the scene, which is just shameful. Keep in mind that this brown bag foul can also be called on you. That's right, you. I'm touching your nose. I'm touching your nose out there in viewer land. So do not type anything dirty, gross, anything you wouldn't want to say in front of your grandma, or have your grandma say in front of you, as I said, in the chat. Otherwise, you will get booted out of the show. Sad trombone. Thank you so much. Those keys you hear are Brian Allen. Give it up for Brian Allen on keys, improvising along with all of us tonight. Hi, Brian. Great. Thank you so much, Brian Allen. All right. So that's all the business I need to do here at the top of the show. What do you say we get the show started? Start seeing some improv scenes and games. For that, we're going to need to call our players onto the virtual playing field, okay? And the way we're going to do this is the ComedySportz Clapdown TM. That is, it's copyrighted, so don't steal it. All right, we're going to start at 5. And when we're at 5, I want you at home to be doing a very polite, very the crown clap, okay? You're wearing gloves. You're the queen. Your hands are small, fragile, and soft. By the time we get to 1, I want you to be screaming and shouting and hooting and hollering just like you will the very first day that we all get to leave our homes, okay? That's the level I want. 5, the queen with her small, soft hands. And 1, you're free. We're all free. We're all a pandemic. Okay, so let's start at 5. Just a tiny little polite golf clap, okay? You can also write clap in chat if you want, whatever you prefer. 4, let's get a little bit louder to welcome our players, okay? We're at a 4. How about a 3? Let's get to a 3. Let's ramp it up. All right, how about a 2? Let's ramp it up a little bit more. And 1!
Oh, it's game time! It's on! It's ComedySportz! Tonight, 2 teams, the St. Paul Fire versus the Minneapolis Ice. Let's meet our teams. First up in red, the St. Paul Fire with Dana Sheridan, Doug Nethercutt, and their captain Anna Wegel. And now, coming up next in blue, the Minneapolis Ice. They are Philip Simonet, Dale Bernard, and their captain Michael Bruckmuller. Once again, your referee, Maria Bartholdi.
Hey, everybody, let's get our captains to the virtual playing field out here. Captain Anna. Hi, how you doing, Captain Anna? We've got Captain Michael. I'm good, thank you for asking. In lieu of an opening coin toss, since I don't have any coins, as there is a coin shortage, I'm going to have the first person to bring me some Thanksgiving leftovers will get control of the first round. Anna, that's not a Thanksgiving leftover. What is that?
It's part of my dinner. Here, I'll look up the lighting. That's better.
Look at this from Michael. Michael, what is that?
It is carrot souffle, little sweet potatoes, marshmallow, turkey, green beans, and mashed potatoes with gravy too.
Okay, Michael, put that in the mail. I'll be getting that from you soon.
It was so good.
Michael, congratulations. You've won opening control of this round because Anna brought me a ceramic tree. What opening head-to-head game do you want to challenge the red team to?
I want to challenge Anna and the red team to the game of story.
Ooh, do you accept, Captain Anna?
We like stories. Yes.
Okay, fabulous. Please prepare your teams while I explain this game. So we're going to play the game of story, which sounds exactly like what it is. Our players are going to tell you a story. The only thing is, when they're telling you the story or reading from our little fake storybook, they will be up here big on the screen in front of you. However, Doug Okar, remember the guy with the shaving with a remote control? Yeah, that's him. He will spotlight a different player, meaning he will bring them to the front and they must take over telling that story, starting mid-word, mid-sentence, mid-syllable, wherever the person before them left off. If they do not make sense, if they do not pick up the story where it left off, or for any other reason, I can call them out. Perhaps they're not paying attention. Perhaps they repeat something that was already said, or they start talking in the middle of a word, anything like that. I can call them out. So this is an elimination game. At the end of this game, there will be one player left standing from one of our two teams, and they will get 5 big comedy points. Yes, let's hear it for those points. We need those points. That validation is important to us. All right, let's get our players all up here on screen. While they're coming up, I'm going to ask you for a suggestion, so everybody get your typing fingers out. I need a noun from you. I need a noun from you, chat. This is a person, place, or thing. Type me in a little noun. Ooh, some great ones in here. Horse, leftovers, dragon, drumsticks, jelly donut. Okay, I love jelly donut. Now I need an adjective. This is a describing word. So just type, tippity type in the chat a little describing word. Moist, how could you? Shoveling, obnoxious. Ooh, I like this. Outrageous, that's good. All right, I've got it. Funny. Oh, I love it. Okay. The Funny Jelly Donut is the name of this story. The Funny Jelly Donut. Jill, we will start with the blue team first, telling the story of the Funny Jelly Donut. Please begin.
Monica opened the bakery as she did every morning at 5 a.m. She went straight back to the kitchen and began working on the day's donuts. But her
Don't worry about whether her life is going the way she wants it to go was ever present, because you know what? She had bigger dreams
than baking. She wanted to be the first baker on the moon. Not just on the Earth, but on the moon. Her astronomical ambitions sometimes hampered
her day-to-day work. The donuts were not getting done. Her customers walked in and said, can we,
have some donuts, please? And Monica would, with her head in the stars, would say, oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't see you there. I thought you were a shadow of a memory. And then again, Monica would be gone.
I want a whistle blow from inside the match. Dana said that the donuts weren't getting donut, and no one groaned out loud. Right?
Jill, look. Jill, that is a really good thing to point out. Unfortunately, I am the referee and you are a player, so I'm going to eliminate you. Sorry, Jill. It is a fair point.
Good call.
It is a fair point, but you know what? I've got to maintain some sense of order here. You know, if I'm not in charge, this show could just go off the rails. Anyway, let's pick up our story here with Chapter 2, Monica and her donut shop and dreams of being an astronaut. Captain Michael, why don't you start things off with us here with Chapter 2 of The Funny Jelly Donut?
As Monica was wrapping up for the day, she noticed that one of the jelly donuts that she hadn't sold moved. Not a lot, but just a little. It would, expunge
its contents onto the table without even being jostled or touched in any way. What is even happening? Monica thought. When I woke up this
Morning, I didn't expect the donuts to be moving. She inched closer to take a better look. The donut
was alive. Monica grabbed a wooden coffee stir and did like an on-guard
bang with the coffee stir and stabbed it right through the center of the jelly donut. It screamed. The donut
screamed. Ah! Said the
donut. Why would you do that to me? That was the favorite
part of my body, the middle part. Why not go where there's not
Michael, nobody's favorite part of their body is the middle part. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose yours is. Michael, you have a gift. You have a gift. It's true. But especially during COVID. Come on now. All right, so there we go. We've only got one player left standing for the blue team. Philip, you've got a lot of work to do here in the story. I want to see what happens now. The Jelly Donut has just been stabbed, so let's kick things off here with Doug. Doug, come on to the forefront, continuing our story after the stabbing incident.
From behind Monica, she heard cries. She turned around to see some little donut holes sobbing and yelling, "Daddy, no! Daddy, no!"
Oh my God, Doug, no! That's horrifying.
What?
Doug, come on. That's just, you're going to scar some people in the audience.
Truth in comedy, Maria.
You're out. You're out. Doug's out there. Let's continue our story from that same place of the stabbing, but maybe not quite so horrifying. Dana, why don't you come up here? Dana for the red team. Let's keep this story going, but no horrifying stuff, okay?
The donut held its middles inside and said, "There's something I have to tell you."
Monica leaned in closer so she could hear the donut's final words. I am a
Dog. I'm a dog. And this whole time you thought you baked.
Donuts, but you were running a dog sitting company. Your hallucinations.
have gotten the better of you. Monica was taken aback. She ran out of the bakery
And went to the nearest hospital to get her brain
evaluated. They were like, "No, girl. No."
No. Your brain is too good to waste it baking here on Earth.
You are headed for the stars, my friend. You got accidentally into...
Oh, Anna, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You messed up the word accidentally somehow, so I'm going to have to eliminate you down to just Dana and Philip. The story is getting really exciting. One of these players will win. Dana, continue the story here. I need to know what happens to Monica. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Monica, this is a NASA hospital. We've been waiting for you. You're going up, friend. We
believe it's easier to train a baker how to be an astronaut than it is to train an astronaut how to bake.
So, get in. Monica put on her helmet and
her space pants and her space jacket. The whole ensemble was air.
Space gloves and her space...
Oh, I'm sorry, Dana. Philip had started to say a different word and you didn't finish it. That means the blue team gets 5 comedy points. Congratulations, blue team. You have done it. You've secured yourself 5 comedy points and an early lead. So I'm going to have your captain up here. Captain Michael, come up to the virtual stage here. You now get to choose a game for your blue team to play. What will that be?
I think we'd like to play the game of alphabet genre.
Ooh, wonderful. Okay, get your team up here on screen for this.
Hey, team, come on up here.
All right, they're coming on screen. Oh, good question. I need to know what makes pants space pants, Philip. Good question from the chat.
They're silver and they reflect dangerous UV rays.
Okay, there you go. Good answer. So we're going to be playing the game of alphabet genre. What I need from you out there in viewerland is to type your initials in chat. First letter of first name, last letter of last name. That's what an initial is. Put them in the chat. We've got C, P, P, C, V, T, G, H, B, G, S, P, ooh, L, B. I like LB. I'm going to take that one. What we're going to do now, I'm going to explain this game as our players are thinking, is they're all thinking of a genre of TV show or movie or book or whatever using the letters LB. So for example, if the letters were F and N, they might say something like Finland's Next Top Model or Film Noir, and they're going to pitch you their idea for a brand new movie, TV show, book, whatever it is. And you are all going to vote on which one of their ideas you like the best. And then we will see that scene for about 4 minutes, so vote carefully. But let's hear about these LB genres. Captain Michael, we'll start with you. What's your LB genre?
It is Little Buddy. It's a kids show about a girl who has a little buddy, and they just go on adventures together. Little Buddy.
Lil Buddy. I feel like that was advertised to me in the 80s. Philip, what's your LB genre?
Losers bracket. There's a lot of like inspirational stories about a bad team that becomes good and wins in the end, and this is the opposite. It's a story about that team that starts good and then gets kicked, their butts kicked by the bad team.
Oscar material for losers bracket here. Jill, what's your idea for LB?
Last Breakfast. It's a biblical drama. You know, we've heard a lot about the Last Supper, but what did they have at the last breakfast?
Great question, Jill. Great question. All right, loyal fans, you now get a chance to vote for these 3 genres. Doug Okar is going to put up a poll for you on your screen. You'll see it pop up, and vote for which one you want to see. Quickly remind everybody. Philip, you're first. What was yours?
Losers bracket.
Jill's was Last Breakfast. Michael, what was yours?
Little Buddies.
Little Buddies. Okay, so vote in that poll. I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds by doing a 10-second dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it down, Doug. And let us know who won.
It looks like they voted for Jill's Last Breakfast.
Last Breakfast has been chosen. I didn't see that one coming, Jill, but do you need an additional suggestion at all?
What's the breakfast food that's really the centerpiece of this Last Breakfast?
Fish, tofu, waffles, egg. Ooh, a couple of full English. That is very nice. Eggs Benedict. Let's say it's a full English breakfast, you know?
Oh, good.
I think that just makes sense somehow. So yeah, we're going to see the game of alphabet genre. Let's have our starting players on screen for us here for the blue team. We've got Michael and Philip. All right, here we go. Last Breakfast, the premiere, and maybe the last performance ever. Let's watch.
Hey, Paul. Paul?
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't see the crumpets.
Right, I was in charge of the crumpets.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring them.
Are you serious? It's not like you can bring them tomorrow.
Oh, well, I could bring them tomorrow. Why can't I bring them tomorrow? You didn't say what's special about today.
Well, I feel like today's a day that we really want to remember, you know, like with crumpets and tea and marmalade.
Well, I mean, there's plenty.
Hi, fellas. Thanks for coming. Can I get you started with I see you brought some things, but can I get you started with any drinks or anything?
Wine, please.
Wine?
Yeah, wine. Yeah, thank you.
Why would you do that?
What?
No, you don't have to do that.
Look, don't judge me, Paul.
Just waters. Waters all around, please.
And a wine.
Just waters and one wine. Thank you. I'll be right back with those.
JC, why would you order wine?
Why make it myself when I can get it?
Fine. That's fair. Just, you're acting really strange today, you know?
I know. I'm under a lot of pressure.
What kind of pressure?
What? Are you serious?
Hi, I wanted to tell you about our specials. We got the English breakfast. It's funny. There's a group of people called the Anglos and the Saxons. We assume they're going to get together later and make a breakfast. So we made some guesses. You probably don't want it because there's sausage involved, but it's still our special.
You know, I I'd like it. Let's get the full English.
Yeah,
And for you?
you know, that sounds lovely to me. Are you upset that we're all sitting on the same side of the table, or is that cool?
No, not at all.
That is time in the game of last breakfast. Give it up for the blue team.
I have 11 more orders to take. I have 11 more orders to take.
I know, Jill. You can go do that while the red team plays a game.
Sorry, I'm late. It's me, Judas. I got the
Oh.
tip. I got all this silver.
Oh, no. You know what? They're over there. They're over there. Thanks, pal. Well, who knew that they knew the full English would one day come into being? Now, that is a game from the blue team. It's going to compete against a game from the red team. So I'm going to call the captain of the red team here, Anna, up. And just remember that game from the blue team. Anna, what would you like to play for the red team?
Hi, we'd like to play the game of New Choice.
Fabulous. Please prepare your team.
Okay.
Okay, so they're playing for the game of New Choice. To get them ready for this, I'm going to need a suggestion from all of you out there in Viewerland. Do you like my neon 80s cat? What would his name be if he was real? Stanley, I think his name would be Stanley. Oh, Leo, Jerry, Dexter, Fred. Plorb. That's a pretty good one, Captain Anna. Thank you. Philippe. Booted Meow. Laser. Ooh, I love the name Laser, and that's in fact your suggestion for the scene. Not only is my kitty cat here named Laser, but Laser will be the suggestion for New Choice. The way that New Choice works is the red team will be doing a scene. At any time, I will pop in and say New Choice, and whoever was speaking last has to make a new and different choice in that scene. And I can keep saying New Choice until they finally land and say something that I like, and that is the new reality in that scene. For example, if I was, over here having... I'm eating some peanuts. I might say, New Choice. I'm eating some pancakes. New Choice. I'm eating a bucket of oil. And now that is a new reality in that scene, and they will have to make it work. For the game of New Choice, the suggestion is Laser. Players, let's get our 2 starting players out here for the game of New Choice. Please begin.
Are these really the results?
Sir, can you hear me? I've checked them 6 times. There's something strange going on in this room.
There's no need to shout. We have some sound dampener so no one can hack into our actual laboratory. Jenkins, if these are the actual numbers, you've cracked it. You've discovered a brand new particle.
New Choice, Doug.
You have created life where there wasn't life before.
New Choice.
You have figured out what sweet and low actually is.
That's right, sir. It's sweet and it's low.
Yes.
It's
Amazing.
just sugar and low sounds.
I need you to take these results up to the bigwigs.
Sir, I don't know if I can do it.
Jenkins, this is your discovery. You need to present to them your findings. Without your findings, our funding will get cut. Jenkins, it's up to you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Godspeed, Jenkins. Godspeed.
Yes, bigwigs. Yes. See you at golf on Saturday.
Excuse me.
What are you doing upstairs?
Well, I'm Jenkins, and I I have something for you.
I'm sorry, Jenkins. What is your title?
Scientist.
New Choice, please, Jenkins.
Posar.
New Choice.
Quarantine.
New Choice.
Doctor. It's Dr. Jenkins. Of course, we're all doctors here.
Okay, but we typically only talk to senior doctors up here.
Sorry I'm late. What, a regular doctor? Ridiculous.
Can you believe the waste of time this is? What do you want, Jenkins?
Look, Mr. Bigwig, Ms. Bigwig. I've discovered what sweet.
Sorry, Anna, I need a new sip from you. New sip choice. Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, I just haven't had my coffee yet today.
Wow, you're also elegant up here.
Thank you.
Look, you're wasting our time. We are trying to decide how to spend millions of dollars.
Well, I have an idea. My lab could use $526,000.
Dana, new choice.
My lab could use $431,000.
New choice.
My team wants a gumball machine.
What?
We want a gumball machine. It's a self-generating revenue.
I don't know. We've never received a request of this taste, of this caliber. Why do you think you deserve this machine?
We work really, really hard in that lab.
New choice.
We have a lot of cavities and we are too cheap to go to the dentist, and we thought if we could chew the gum, the teeth would fall out, and then we would just take the whole thing with the gum stuck on it and then just put it in the trash.
New choice.
Well, we deserve it because we are making more money than any other lab in this building. Did you know that?
Okay, so you're saying one gumball machine instead of raises or vacation time or any of the traditional rewards that we give out here.
Yeah, I feel really good about this. Yeah.
That sounds like a deal.
Big wig huddle?
Oh, it sounds like a good idea. I'm inclined to agree.
Yes, I think so too. Okay, good. Back to the.
It shall be done.
And that's time in the game of New Choice. Give it up for the red team in securing a gumball machine as a work perk. Gotta be honest, pretty good perk. All right, everybody. So that game was that game was New Choice, and it's going up head-to-head against a game from the blue team, which was Alphabet Genre, as we recall. Mr. Voice, Doug, Okar, can we get a check of our scores here at this point in time?
Sorry, yes, it's the blue team is 5, the red team is 0. You caught me right in the middle of shaving.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. So blue team 5, red team 0. Once again, one of those polls is going to pop onto your screen. Please vote for the team you'd like to give 5 big comedy points to. The red team's game of New Choice or the blue team's game of Alphabet Genre. There's the poll. Get your clicking fingers ready. Vote for either the red team with New Choice or the blue team with Alphabet Genre. I would say the third option is to vote for me and my laser cat named Laser, but it's not up there. All right. Doug, take it away and tally those votes for us and let us know who comes out on top.
Well, it looks like the fans have voted for the New Choice of the St. Paul Fire in red. That's
all right.
5 and 5.
The score is 5-5. Let's get our captains back out here on the playing field. All tied up. Captain Michael, you look pretty sad, so I'm going to let you challenge Anna to another head-to-head game.
Thanks, Ref Maria. I think I'm going to challenge Anna and the red team to the game of freeze.
Ooh, we accept.
Anna, do you accept? You
Yes.
do. Wonderful. Prepare your teams. All right, everybody. The game of freeze is really, really fun. What's going to happen is we're going to have a player from each team on the screens doing a scene for you. At some point, I might yell, freeze! And the players must freeze in whatever position they happen to be in at any given moment. And then their teammate will pop in and take over their pose and start a new scene, somehow incorporating that pose in a new and completely different way. And we'll keep going that way. And let's have Doug Okar keep track of the laughs from chat. Anytime you like something, chat, just let us know by posting it in there. And Doug Okar will keep track to find out who will get 5 big comedy points from this game of freeze. So let's get our 2 players up here on screen. Sorry, Doug, I know you're shaving, but we got to do it. We got to do it, man. All right, so we got both captains coming out here for the game of freeze. Let's get them a suggestion here to start things off. If I was holding something in a jar this big, what would it be? What would be in this jar? Let me know in chat. Brains. Oh, geez. Face oil, mustard, peanuts, marshmallows. So many foods. Iguanas. Just Toad. Just Toad. Oh, my laser cat. Crayons. Oh, I like this. Cotton balls. Let's have this be some crayons in here. Crayons will be the suggestion for the start of the scene for the game of freeze. Let's do it.
Stacey?
What?
Stacey? The dog ate all the crayons.
Yeah, it was definitely the dog and not me.
Stacey!
No.
You ate the crayons!
No,
Yeah, you just said it by saying it wasn't you!
no, I'm saying you're totally right. The dog totally did it.
But your eye did that thing this way, which means you're lying.
Freeze! swap out for the red team.
All right, I've got the jetpack on, and I'm gonna take off unless you apologize.
No.
Okay, then
Yeah, go! Go! Fly away!
Why won't you just apologize?
Because I know that's 2 cans of Pringles strapped to your back.
Just of course, there's 2 cans of Pringles attached to my back. Do you think I have enough money for a jetpack? I just wanted you to say I'm sorry. That's all I wanted from you, Fred.
Yeah, well, all I wanted was for me to pick the movie tonight, but you wouldn't let me because, no, you wanted to watch Narnia.
It is called The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Freeze! 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 Swap out blue player.
Throw me the football. Throw me the football.
It's my football. My
Okay.
football.
Hey, I don't think you.
Ah,
See, I don't.
you dropped the football. You dropped it.
Freeze! Swap out the red player.
And this is what I put on my arm. It's all glue, but then I let it dry and then I peel it off.
I'll buy 7.
Okay,
I'll buy 7.
it's just Elmer's glue.
Oh my goodness. He said, do you have change for 1,000?
Freeze! Freeze! Swap out the blue player.
Off the lights. You start chewing that mint, and we'll see if it makes any sparks in the dark. Okay.
It's just like a very, I don't know why we couldn't get the regular lifesaver size.
This is more fun.
Freeze! Freeze! Swap out red. Swap out red.
Everybody says if you eat a carrot, you have good eyesight.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So do you want to be my friend or what?
Yeah, I could be a friend with a healthy eating cat like you.
Yeah. What do you eat to stay fit?
Just raw celery. You want some?
Freeze! Freeze! Swap out blue. I can't handle this scene anymore.
You may kiss my ring.
Really?
Yes. It's customary.
Freeze! Freeze! Swap out red. Swap out red. Doug, you're muted. You're muted.
Thomas, I think we were on mute. Thomas, your grandpa wants to say hello. Jim, come over here. Say hello to Thomas. He's a jellyfish. Thomas, I don't know how to work this. Oh gosh.
And that's time in the game of freeze. Give it up for both teams. Too real, Doug. I feel like that's me on a daily basis here on Zoom. All right, everybody. Doug Okar was keeping track of the laughs that you so graciously provided in chat. Doug Okar, who gets the next big 5 comedy points from that game?
It looks like that's going to go the blue team. Just nudge it a little bit more with 14 laughs over the red team's 13. That's 5 points to Minneapolis Ice in blue.
Congratulations to the Minneapolis Ice. Doug, excuse me. You're offsides right now. I like your space cap, but you're offsides. All right, congratulations to the blue team. Another big 5 comedy points, which brings our score to the blue team 10, the red team 5. So let's get the blue team back up here to do a victory lap. Captain Michael, what game would you like to play to celebrate your big win last round?
I would like to play the game of, how about Name That Tune? I'm feeling awesome.
That's a pretty good game. Prepare your team.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going to happen here in the game of Name That Tune? I'll tell you in just a second. Let's get a suggestion for their scene here. How about your favorite new craft that you've taken to over the last few months? Anything new that you've tried that you're like, oh, this is pretty fun. I'm actually excited that I learned how to do this. Oh, quilling, that's pretty cool. Kayaking, glitter juggling, my goodness, what is that? Baking sourdough, classic. Chainsaw sculpting, creating electric snow pants. Wow, that's so cool. You guys are also awesome. Diamond embroidery scuba diving? Are you kidding me? Power washing the driveway? I like that suggestion. We're going to take the suggestion of power washing the driveway for the blue team here. And what's going to happen is, in the game of Name That Tune, anytime during their scene, I can say, sing it, and the player must sing a song about the last thing they just said with the help of Brian Allen on keys, everybody. Name that tune with the suggestion of power washing the driveway. Let's get the first two players here on the comedy screen to start off our scene. I can't wait to hear these songs, let me tell you. Really nice hair, Philip. All right, let's see it in the game of Name That Tune. Please begin.
Oh, you got the powerful one. That one's gas operated.
Yeah, man. That's the way to go. Like, if you know gas operated, you got electric. That's just gonna it's gonna peter out, man.
Yeah, man. Yours could, I mean, you probably don't even have to move your car first. You probably just blow it off into the street and then continue power washing your driveway.
That would
I'm really
cause
jealous.
serious damage to my car.
Yeah, it would, because that's a powerful pressure washer you got there. I'm really jealous.
Yeah, and that's
ooh. Sing it. That's a powerful pressure washer you got there, and I'm really jealous.
Even though we live in the same neighborhood, my stuff is bad, yours is good. You buy better quality items. That pressure washer is great, and I'm really jealous. Oh boy, I'm jealous.
Hey, man, you don't gotta be jealous.
Really?
No. You can step up your game.
You're saying I need to go buy a better one?
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
I've been spilled on this driveway for 3 months. Nobody's washing me off.
Hey, Jill, I want you to sing it. Nobody's washing me off.
You changed your antifreeze. And some spilled. That was 3 months ago. And believe me, baby, I was thrilled. Now, there's no way today or any day or Saturday. There's no way you're washing me off your driveway.
That antifreeze stain is so right. I've been trying with my electric pressure washer. No avail.
Yeah, that's fine. Welcome to the power of gas, antifreeze. Welcome to the power of gas.
Hey, Michael, I'm going to need you to sing Welcome to the Power of Gas, please.
Hey, antifreeze, you might think that this will pass. But you're wrong, I'm gonna remove you with the power of gas. Feel the horsepower burn right through you. That's right, antifreeze. That's what I'm gonna do. Why? Because I can. So there you go, Chad.
Oh, thanks for getting that stain off my driveway.
Yeah, no problem.
And that's time! In the game of Name That Tune! Give it up there for the blue team. A very sad tale for that antifreeze stain, but the antifreeze stain was right, you know? That's just how it goes. Anyway, I'm now in the Brady Bunch. Look at me. I'm the child they hid in the cellar. Anyway, keep that game in mind. From the blue team, it's going to go up head-to-head against the game that the red team is going to choose. Hi, Captain Anna. What game do you choose?
Hot Bell.
Hot Bell. Fabulous. Okay, let's get all of your team here on screen. Oh, Doug, who is that?
This is my laser cat.
So cute. Wow, they get so big so fast. So cute. Okay, Doug Okar, I'm going to need you to banish these 3 red players into the Phantom Zone for a while for me because I cannot hear any of the suggestions that I'm going to get from our loyal fans right now. So all of our red team is being banished into a waiting room where they cannot see, they cannot hear anything that is happening. Jill, what's going on? Oh, Jill is writing for me. Okay, Jill is ready. Thank you so much, Jill. What's going to happen here in the game of Hot Bell is I'm going to get a bunch of suggestions from you out there, our loyal fans, and the red team is going to have to guess them in a very difficult manner. I'm going to need some suggestions for you from you right now. So please just type in your favorite movie of all times. Of all times. Just the number 1 classic. Ooh, I like Legally Blonde. I'll take that. Very good. I also like Princess Bride because a couple of people have written Princess Bride. Very good. And I'll also take Mary Poppins. Okay. Thank you. Very good suggestions there. Now, how about, let's see, a food that doesn't get enough respect. This food just doesn't get the respect it deserves. Meatloaf. I'll take meatloaf. Very good. I agree about Brussels sprouts, actually, so I'll also take Brussels sprouts. Yeah, they really don't get the love they deserve. I agree with you. Okay, now how about, let's see. Let's get a TV show that you binge watched. One that you just sat down, you couldn't put it down. You went through the whole thing in one go. Ooh. We got Battlestar Galactica, Brady Bunch, Three's Company. Really? Monk? Wow. Portlandia, Psych, The Crown. I also binge watched The Crown. So let's take The Crown, the TV show. Make sure they know that, Jill. Oh yeah, me too. Downton Abbey and also The Great. Really good show there. Okay, let's get a celebrity who is not famous for anything bad.
You took The Crown in another show or no?
Just The Crown. Ooh, I love these suggestions. Okay, let's take Dolly Parton, who helps us get COVID vaccines. Very good. Thumbs up. Oh, Jimmy Stewart. I'm going to take Jimmy Stewart for sure. And we got one more. Let's take Mr. Rogers. Fred Rogers, one of my all-time heroes. Fabulous. Thank you so much, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Some great suggestions here for our red team to try and guess. So what's going to happen is Jill is writing these suggestions down on little pieces of paper, and she's going to put them in a certain order. It's up to Jill's discretion. She can do whatever she wants. She's on the blue team, so maybe she'll make it hard. And what's going to happen is the red team's going to come back in here. One of the players is going to have their eyes covered so they can't see the screen while Jill holds up the word on the card for all of us to see. And then the other 2 players from the red team must get their what do you call them? They're kind of like their compatriot, their teammate to guess the word by giving them clues 1 word at a time in the form of a question. When they're done asking them the question, they'll say ding, and that way the person knows to answer. So Jill, what order have you prepared for us?
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride, great.
Meatloaf.
Classic combo.
Mary Poppins.
Excellent.
Brussels sprouts.
Love it.
Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, more.
Legally Blonde. The Crown on TV.
Very good. Thank you, Jill.
Dolly Parton. And Mr. Rogers.
Okay, fabulous. Wonderful. So that will be the order that the red team guesses in. Let's get them back in here. Doug Okar, hopefully you're done shaving with that remote, but I don't know, you got a lot of back hair, so it might take a while. Hi, red team, welcome back. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to have 2.5 minutes to guess these 9 things. For each thing that you get correct, you'll get 1 big comedy point for your team, and you are behind, so these are important for you to catch up here in this game. Who will be guessing first for your team?
Me.
Okay, Captain Anna, please cover your eyes here for the first clue. Hold on, Jill. Doug Okar, when you're ready to start the timer, just let me know.
Okay, I'm putting the razor down.
Okay, great. We're going to put 2.5 minutes on the clock here for the red team. Are you ready, Doug Okar?
Proceed.
Okay, Jill, hold it up and let's begin.
What
Movie.
stars
A.
princess?
And.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. You can't say the actual name in the clue.
You can't.
Okay. Moving on.
Which
Food.
is
Also,
a
singer.
ding.
Lord.
No, I'm sorry. That's not correct.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Who
Flies
and
is
caring
for
children.
Britishly.
Ding!
Peter Pan.
No, I'm sorry. That's not right. Next clue.
What
Food
looks
like
tiny
cabbages.
ding?
Brussels sprouts.
Yay, you got one.
1
Next
minute,
clue.
30 seconds.
Which
Old
actor
is
in
its wonderful
life?
ding.
Timmy Stewart.
Yes.
Which
Movie
stars
Reese
Witherspoon
as
a
lawyer.
ding.
Sweet Home Alabama.
No, Dana.
1 minute.
What
Television
series
has
royal
people
on
it
Netflix?
ding.
The Crown.
Yes.
Who
Sings
9
to
5
ding.
Dolly Parton, y'all.
Yes.
30
yes.
seconds. 30 seconds.
Who
Once
you
to
have
good
morning.
neighborhood.
Ding.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes, you got it. Somehow you got that clue. But honestly, he also wants you to have a good morning. He also wants you to be his neighbor, but having a good morning is likely important to him. So,
But
Doug Okar.
as far as the afternoon, he couldn't care less.
Yeah. How many points did the red team get in that game of Hot Bell?
I believe he got 5
Yeah.
points.
If you can name a nanny that takes better care of children than Peter Pan, then
It's a good point. It's a good point, Dana. So, Doug Okar, what does that bring our score to?
That actually ties it up 10-10.
Meatloaf.
10-10. Yeah, these are the ones you didn't get here. Princess Bride,
Lord.
Meatloaf, Legally Blonde, and Mary Poppins, although Lord is a fantastic Thanksgiving dish. All right, so there we go. Tie ball game here, which just brings the stakes even higher for our final game of the night. And it's a game I'm going to choose. And because we were talking about the crown, yes, Doug.
Referee Maria, I don't mean to step on your toes, but we just played a game, and the blue team earlier played a game. They're voting for those points. Not that I'm greedy for points, but maybe the people would want to vote to see who gets 5 points in the round.
Oh, that is a good point. Like, you did just get a bunch of points, but maybe, you know what, you might go double or nothing, or this might backfire on you.
Well, fingers crossed.
Okay, let's find out. Let's have the people vote. We've got the game of Hot Bell, and we've got the game of Name That Tune to the tune of Pressure Washer on the Driveway. Doug Okar is going to make another poll for us, and we're going to vote. Red team, Hot Bell. Blue team, Name That Tune. They're currently all tied up at 10 points apiece. Take this poll down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down and show us the results. Has Doug Nethercott got his team further into the lead, or has he once again fallen behind?
Well, sometimes you take a chance, and sometimes it doesn't work. That goes to the Minneapolis Ice.
All right. Chat does not like your hubris, Doug. So
Thanks,
now
Doug.
we've...
I was kidding.
Well, Doug, I feel like it's too late for you now. We've got the blue team with 10 points, the red, or excuse me, 15 points. The red team with 10 points. I'm all turned around. Blue team 10, right, blue team 15, red team 10. There we go. That's what's right. Which brings us to our final game of the night after Nethercott dug himself that hole. It's a game I get to choose, and I've chosen it based on my beautiful Zoom background here. We've been through space, we've been to the Brady Bunch show, and now here we are at a lovely Conway Castle in Wales. Take a trip there sometime. It's my favorite place. Anyway, what we're going to play is the game of Aristocratic Tea Party. So what's going to happen is all of our players will be here on screen, all gossiping and talking to each other as if they're at an aristocratic tea party. And based on your suggestions, they will make jokes about things that they've heard about a certain lord or lady in the surrounding township. And if you laugh, if they make some kind of pun that just tickles you or makes me laugh, I will say, yes! And their team will get a point. If, however, they do not make me laugh with their comment, I will say, no, and they will get no points. So, yes is a point, no is no points. Just to make sure that's clear. Doug O'Carr, would you keep track of points for me in this game?
Yes, the razor's stuck on my back, but I can still do it. My hands are free.
Okay, great. I was going to check in about that. Thank you so much. Let's get all of our team members out here, all the players onto our virtual screen. Oh, you all look so good. I just love it. For the game of Aristocratic Tea Party, let's get our first suggestion. Can somebody give me an occupation you always wanted to be when you were little? Type it in chat for me here. Oh, a jockey. That's pretty cool. Train engineer, dog groomer, philanthropist. Yeah, me too. A teacher, a shampoo commercial actor. Yeah, that is a pretty good gig if you can get it. I'll take the suggestion of dog groomer. Dog groomer will be your suggestion for this game, Aristocratic Tea Party. Please begin.
Ooh, did you hear about Lady Dog Groomer? It sounds like her business is going down the tubes. Her life's gotten rough.
Yes.
Oh, did you hear about Duchess Dog Groomer? She left a poodle on the floor.
Yes.
Did you hear about Lord Dog Groomer? It takes him forever to get his work done.
Yes.
Did you hear about Lord Dog Groomer? He got drafted by the Clippers.
Yes. Okay, stay right there, Tea Party enthusiasts. I'm gonna get another quick suggestion. Ooh, I've got one right here. Nurse. Nurse will be your suggestion for this next round of jokes. Begin.
Have you heard about Lady Nurse? She's quite cross.
Oh, yes.
Oh, did you hear about Viscount Nurse? Yes, he's all about the shots. Oh.
Yes.
Did you hear about Lady and Lord Nurse? They aren't here. They are.
Yes.
They are.
All right, pause right there. I see somebody had written Jurassic Park in the chat. And I should have said, I took out the Groner file for this game. So no Groner file, all right? Jurassic Park is your suggestion. Please commence.
Have you heard about Lady Jurassic Park? Well, if you haven't, then you better hold on to your butt.
Yes.
Oh, did you hear about Lord Jurassic Park? I've heard his fortune is extinct.
Yes.
Did you hear about Sir Jurassic Park? He was exercising all day and now he's dinosaur.
Yes.
Have you heard about the Duke of Jurassic Park? His tastes are prehistoric.
Oh, yes.
Have you heard about this?
Go on.
Yes, I get it.
Did you hear about Lord Jurassic Park? His dying words were life finds a way.
Yes. Yes.
Did you hear about Lady Jurassic Park? Oh, she's a clever girl.
And that's time in the game of Aristocratic Tea Party. Last point there to the red team for that reference. Wonderful job, players. You're looking so fancy and so beautiful. Dana's in the middle of some kind of very, very fancy tea party. I do love it. I do love it, Dana. Thank you. Thank you for that. Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to go here because this show has been fine. Thank you all for coming out as Doug Okar gets the razor unstuck from his back and tabulates our final scores.
Stop pulling it.
I'm going to have some people to thank. First of all, let's give it up for our players today. Give them a big round of applause wherever you are in your home. They came out to do some comedy for you out of the goodness of their hearts, and hopefully you got some joy out of it. Let's give it up as well for Brian Allen, who's playing the keyboards for us today. Yay, Brian Allen improvising along with the rest of us. Remember, you can come every Saturday to these shows at 7:30. Always pay what you want. Really awesome stuff from all of our players. Doug Okar, is our final score ready?
Yeah, just need a minute here, okay? Be right back.
While you're getting that razor unstuck, I'm gonna let everybody know that we're gonna post a link here in chat, by the way, which is a way that you can just say thank you and donate a little bit of money as well. So look for that link in chat if you'd like to do that here in this giving season. All right, Doug Okar, come back. Just letting them know about the link in chat. This supports Comedy Sports players. All of your money goes to support you people you've seen making you laugh on screen all night. Make their holidays a little bit brighter by throwing them $5 or whatever you'd like to spare. All right, Doug Okar, let's hear the final score.
All right, let's hear it for both teams. They did a great job, but there can only be one winner tonight.
I've got the wood slices here ready to go and the trophy.
St. Paul Fire winning that round with 10 points. But the Minneapolis Ice winning that round with 15 points thanks to Doug Nethercott's gamble. The St. Paul Fire at the tea party, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for a total score of 17. That would be great if the Minneapolis Ice hadn't attended the tea party, but they did. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a total score of 21. Tonight's team, the Minneapolis Ice in blue, are your winners. Thank you, everyone. We have been Comedy Sports. Comedy Sports is brought to you by Dana Sheridan, Philip Simonet, Doug Nethercutt, Dale Bernard, Captain Anna Wagel, and the ring captain Michael Bruckmuller, and of course, your referee Maria Bartholdi.
Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. See you next time, okay?
Thank you, everyone. Catch us in December's. We'll be back again Saturdays at 7:30.